They say strength is loud. They say power must be seen. They say only the fastest and the biggest survive. But what if that isn't true? What if the ones people ignore, the ones people laugh at, the ones people think are too small to matter, are ones who change everything? This is not just a story about a rabbit. This is a story about you, about anyone who has ever felt underestimated, anyone who has ever been told, you are not enough. Before this story begins, welcome to this channel, a place where stories don't just entertain, they remind you of the strength you forgot you had. Now listen closely. In a wide green valley surrounded by tall mountains, there lived a small rabbit named Iran. Iran was not fast like the deer. He was not strong like the bear. He had no sharp claws, no loud voice, no special talent. He was small, quiet, and easy to overlook. Every morning, the valley came alive. Animals trained, competed, showed their strength. They ran faster, jumped higher, roared louder. Iran watched, not because he was weak, but because he was learning. Other animals laughed at him. "What can a rabbit do?" they said. "You are born to hide," they mocked. "Dreaming is not for creatures like you." Even other rabbits told him to stay silent, to stay safe, to stay invisible. But inside Iran was a quiet belief. He didn't say it out loud. He didn't prove it to anyone. He just felt it. That small did not mean powerless. Every day, when others rested, Iran trained. He ran when no one was watching. He practiced jumping when his legs burned. He memorized paths, tunnels, shadows, and timing. He didn't train to impress. He trained to improve. Progress was slow. Pain was constant. Recognition was zero. But Iran kept going. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. Others relied on talent. Iran relied on discipline. Others waited for motivation. Iran moved without it. Then one night, everything changed. A wildfire broke out beyond the mountains. Strong winds pushed flames toward the valley. Panic spread. Animals ran without direction. The strongest pushed others aside. The fastest reached dead ends. Fear erased logic, but Iran stayed calm. He remembered every path, every hidden tunnel, every lesson learned in silence. He guided the young. He helped the injured. He led animals through narrow escapes no one else remembered. The smallest rabbit became the clearest mind. By morning, the fire was gone. The valley survived, and silence followed. The same animals who once laughed now stood still, not shocked by Iran's size but by his courage. The lion stepped forward and said, "True strength is revealed when chaos arrives." Iran said nothing. He didn't need to. He never trained for applause. He trained because he believed in himself when no one else did. Life returned to normal.
Iran remained small. He remained quiet. But he was never invisible again. Young animals followed him, not because he was loud, but because he was real. And here is the truth this story leaves with you. You don't need permission to grow. You don't need attention to begin. And you don't need to be seen to be strong. Small steps taken every day will always defeat loud dreams that never move. If this story spoke to you, if it reminded you of who you really are, then stay connected. Subscribe to this channel and stay close. More stories are coming. Stories that don't just motivate, they transform.